Well, look, I don't think by anyone's yardstick you could say that Eminem is not one of the greats, whether it's from lyricism to wordplay to record sales to
realism,
right, to shows. I mean, if Eminem did a tour, it would be only stadiums, right?
Right.
He would not be doing any clubs
he wouldn't be
doing SOBs.
No walkthroughs.
No walkthroughs. No paid shout outs.
Right.
Like
so,
Eminem is one of the biggest artists.
However, we can't range it. I don't range it by that.
Right. And
yes, he is one of the biggest artists ever. Right.
And let me just add this before you answer. When you look at another person that most people consider the GOAT, which is Jay-Z, when they got on a song together, what happened?
They both did their thing.
Yeah, but I think most people would edge out Eminem a little bit.
People make that argument, I think, that because Nas said that shit.
Well, no, I said it before
Eminem
Nas
murdered you on your own shit. You know what I mean? But realistically, the subject matter of what they're talking about.
Okay. Was very different.
I can get it. The paparazzi effect and the critics that were coming after Eminem, but I can mentally walk through the hood while I'm listening to Jay-Z.
Yes.
So like this whole it's when it's a song about subject matter. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's a murder thing. Like he murdered you. Like
I didn't say he murdered.
It's not. If it's a track like we getting off, we doing the braggadocious shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'ma smoke you niggas, right? So you take that track and you say if they got on something like that,
right?
Then who wins?
But did he hold his own?
Of course.
There you go.
Of course.
So when you have someone that most hip hop fans would consider one of the greatest of all time,
right,
and you have another one that's being debated.
Right.
Who held his own against the greatest of all time.
Right. But in that argument,
yeah,
if Tupac was still alive, whose verse would he like?
I mean, Tupac died before Eminem came into the picture.
Right. But there's a reason why. You listen to Nas and the way he structures his rhymes, that's why he would say Eminem murdered you, because the constant flowing that M had, where he just kept building, compounding the rhyme, compounding the rhyme, compounding. It connected beautifully if you're into that.
Yeah.
But if you're a Tupac fan, and Tupac, he did that occasionally, but he focused more on what he was saying.
Correct.
And being direct in his message.
Right. I mean, Biggie, I would say, is a better lyricist than Tupac.
Biggie was like a blend.
Yes.
Of
but Tupac was, I felt, had stronger songs than Biggie. Songs that connected, were more emotional.
Right.
Right?
So we're talking Drake and J.Cole. Even though Drake in the beginning, he had that aspect with the, I just want to be successful. You know, he's rapping about hugging his mother and his mother crying on him. Like, who hasn't been in that moment in the hood? Who hasn't felt that? You know what I mean? So that's a connecting moment. But J. Cole, that's what he does, period.
Yeah.
He makes joints that's like, hey, remember that time?
Yeah.
Remember this time in your life? Hey, you ever felt like this?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So he definitely does that.
Yeah.
Now, you take those two artists, and with his content and his content, you can't really say this person is killing that person is killing that person. They're just different styles.
Well, I mean, I would say over time,
right,
Tupac has become a more important artist than Biggie worldwide as a whole. Biggie doesn't have a song as big as Dear Mama today.
Right.
10 Crack Commandments was a great song, right?
But it's that connection.
That connection. It's hard for me to connect to a 10 Crack Commandments because I never sold crack. But everyone has a mom.
But Everyday Struggle, you can...
Yeah, but Everyday Struggle versus Dear Mama, I don't think has the same impact.
I feel like there were records that could have been that, but they weren't maybe a bad boy single. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,